Hey guys, so for those of you who don't know me, my name is Ravi and I'm a first year medical student in Chicago. I graduated from St. Louis University in 2018 and I studied biomedical engineering.
And I'm Youngluk. I went to Northwestern, majored in psychology, graduated in 2017, took a year off, and now I'm here in Chicago as well, first year medical student. This is our first episode of our new video series titled MedReality. And so through this, we kind of just want to pull back the curtains a bit on med school, just show you guys a bit of a glimpse of our lives as just two regular med students, and just kind of make the whole process and the whole medical school thing less mysterious, I guess. Yeah. Trying out different formats. So we're trying a vlog this time. We're gonna try out different podcast interviews. So hopefully you guys stay around, give some more suggestions and ideas, and yeah.
Anyway, so for today's video, we're gonna do a day in the life of a Chicago medical student. So Youngluk and I both recorded our experiences throughout one day in medical school. I'd say it's a pretty average day.
Yeah.
But anyways, you'll see what's up. So stay tuned.
Hey guys, good morning. The time right now is 9:47. But anyways, I got up around 9 o'clock today. I ended up sleeping pretty late last night because I was up doing flashcards. But anyways, I'm on my way to class right now, and I'll see you guys there. I generally bike to class every morning. It's more reliable than the CTA, and it's, a lot of times it's just faster. So anyways, I'm gonna start going to class.
So if you want your pH to drop, if your pH is dropping, that's an acidosis, right? That means that your denominator, which is 0.
Hello everyone. Today I have a mandatory class, I have an AMI lab, I have some research to do, and then just studying after that. So hopefully you guys will have a better insight into what a day in the life might look like. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it.
This is my TBL, my classmates I work with, every class. Hello, Michelle. Yep, so class ended. This is what our classroom looks like after hours. We're split into different teams called TBL groups. This is my table, 14. These two are not in my TBL, but they're sitting here right now.
He wishes we were in his TBL.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
What TBL are you guys part of?
I'm table 9 right there, right behind you guys.
We are table 9.
Yeah.
I'm also at your
both
table.
of us, yeah. I kind of wish he wasn't on my table. But.
Yeah, so today we had, basically in med school you have mandatory classes that you have to show up to and non-mandatory classes. And so today was a mandatory class, so we had to show
How
up.
many people go to non-mandatory classes?
Yeah, I mean, it's like, in med school, you want to study at your own pace, do what you want. So not everyone finds class particularly useful. Depends on the person. And so I say during, on a normal day, for mandatory, non-mandatory class, probably 50 max, maybe between 30 and 50 people show up. And then for mandatory class, everyone show up. We set these tables. We're split into 2 floors, so we get these little mics that you got to talk into. Yeah, and then today we had a structure lab, which is basically histology. We're currently on the renal unit, and so learned a bit about the kidneys, the structures that are in it. I'm sure those of you who are taking physio and undergrad right now probably already know about that kind of stuff. But yeah, and then next up is a anatomy lab, so that'll be fun. So now that we saw histologically, we're gonna dissect the kidney, so that'll be fun. Yeah.
If you get 1,000 likes on this video, I'll shave my beard.
Yeah, you hear that? Yep, so...
You won't do it. We know
I'll do it if you get 1,000 likes. Right?
But yeah, we'll see you at anatomy.
Wait, should I be candid or what?
Do what you want. It's our recording. So.
Oh, what the hell? Should I start shaving?
No, don't for the camera. So, how'd you enjoy today's anatomy lab?
My anatomy lab,
Yeah.
it was okay. I had this idiot named Youngluk on my team. Despite that, I think Michelle and Maxine carried us through.
Yikes.
So is this going for the educational aspect of the blog, or what?
This going to just today's theme is just a day in the life of a med student.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, here we are. Stop filming.
Hey guys, so we just got back from class. It went pretty well. Today's classes were on renal acid and base physiology, which can be a pretty confusing concept, but I think it went well so far. I ended up skipping my first 2 classes in the morning just because I was pretty tired from last night and I wanted to catch up on sleep. Today was supposed to start at 8 a.m. and then we had class from 8 to 12, but I skipped the first 2, like most people do. Alright, so now I'm just waiting it out until my next thing on the agenda, which is a meeting with our AdmitRx team. And you guys are going to meet them, and Young Look and I will talk more about what that is at the end of this video. But yeah, I'm just at the library now.
Like there'll be a lot of incoming freshmen who are interested in pre-med. Yeah. There'll be a lot of people who would interested in that workshop.
Yeah, so quick update. So now, I'm done with my research. Most of my research here focuses on quality improvement, also known as QI. So that's basically looking at problems and being like, okay, how do we make something better or more efficient? So yeah, and right now I'm in the spooky tunnels that lead from the hospital to the med school. Well, noise from that section. And yeah, so now basically all my schedule stuff for today is pretty much done. I'm done with class, done with research and stuff. So now it's gonna be up to me to decide what I want to do, and that's probably gonna include a lot of studying, like lots and lots and lots of studying. So, yep.
Anyways, the next thing on the agenda for the day is that I gotta eat lunch. I haven't eaten lunch yet. And then at 4:30 I have volunteering. So funny story about this TV. We actually got the TV just for Game of Thrones. And shout out to Costco for their 90-day return policy. And now that Game of Thrones is over, I guess I don't really know what we do with this TV. We actually didn't even end up using it that much. I think we used it like 2 times. But like other than that, we just had this like massive TV in our house. So. All right, guys. So the time is 6:22, and we're still volunteering. So I have Collins and Natalie with me today. So, do you guys want to explain? What Champions is, real quick?
Champions is an after-school program for high school students interested in like science and careers in healthcare, and med students volunteer to work with them after school once a week and do various like learning activities. And today we did a scavenger hunt, which Collins can tell you more about.
So today we did a scavenger hunt. I made it because I'm cool like that. I play scavenger hunts. I love scavenger hunts. They're awesome. People are complaining right now about it, but I thought it was a good time. They learned more about the area, and we have prizes for them because we like winners.
Our team definitely won. We basically won, but
We like winners.
everyone else is in denial.
It's whatever. I'm not mad or anything. It's cool.
Hi Sam, don't give me dirty looks.
I would never give you dirty looks. You're my best friend.
Why seem so far away? Then.
I like to spread out.
Okay. So what high yield resources do you use?
Today I used Boards and Beyond and and the non-mandatory lectures.
Shout out to Dr. Ryan.
Not to Dr. Ryan.
This is the basement of our library. You can tell because we're down here. This is where all the cool kids hang out, right? Definitely not the nerds.
Absolutely.
I don't know why you forced me to be down here. I don't like it.
Usually just stay here until like 9 or 10. So I'm just study here with my lovely fellow students. Alright.
Hey guys, I'm about to start studying. And in general, before I study every day, I like to create a little plan of like what I want to accomplish. So let me show you guys what I have on the plan for today. Okay, so the first thing on the list is we're gonna do a lecture about urinalysis, and then I'm gonna start preparing for a court case that we have on Friday. It's on acute kidney injury, so I'm gonna use osmosis to prepare. Then I'm gonna watch the Boards and Beyond video, and then end the day with some flashcards. In terms of the sources that I use from day to day, I generally try to avoid reading as much as possible. I don't like reading. I think it's kind of boring and pretty dry. So whenever I can watch a video, I'll definitely do that over reading. The videos I watch, I try to prioritize watching Boards and Beyond first, just because I feel like it's the most comprehensive resource, and it prepares you the best for class and for your board exam. So that's my the go-to resource. And then after that, I like to use Osmosis. I feel like Osmosis is pretty underrated. They have a lot of content on there, and they explain things like really well. Like they break it down so you can understand from like a basic level, and they kind of work up to make it like a lot more complex. So I like Osmosis too. And then at the end of the day, I reinforce everything that I learn with Anki, which is a flashcard system that we might talk about like in a future video.
Alright, so for the final part of the video, I'm just gonna talk about what I do when I get home. So right now I'm making some rice, gonna cook some dinner later, not really sure what yet. I usually have some coffee for tomorrow morning. Excuse me for the mess.
yeah, I'm not the news person. Just here's the house tour. The hallway, here's my room's kind of messy, I apologize. This is my roommate's room. He's sleeping, so gotta be quiet. This is my living room. Most of my stuff here, most of my stuff. But yeah, so usually when I get home, I like try to study for a bit longer, and then once I'm like tired or can't go on, I just play some games, watch some videos, do whatever I can for my free time. Usually try to go to bed around like 3 or 4 a.m. I'm not the biggest morning person, I'm a pretty big night guy, so try my best to maximize that time, and then yeah, and then just wake up whenever class is, or 10 at the latest, and then rinse and repeat. So
Hey guys, the time is about 10:30. I just finished doing pretty much all the lecture and videos that I had to watch today, and I'm about to start my flashcards for the night. But before we get started, I'm going to call my mom, so let's see if she picks up. Hello, Mother.
Hey, bolo.
Say hi to YouTube.
Huh?
Hey guys, so the time right now is 3:10 a.m. and I just finished my flashcards. Anyways, here's my stats for the day. But yeah, I'm finally done, and I think cards have been taking longer than usual recently, just because, like for one, there's just been like more cards, and the second thing is that the reviews tend to build up to with Anki, and I try to do all my reviews every day because that's what makes Anki most effective. But yeah, anyways, we're finally done. It's been pretty fun vlogging throughout the day. I didn't think I'd enjoy it this much, but it's been pretty cool. Anyways, I'm gonna go to sleep now, so good night.
Alright, so thank you to those of you who actually stayed to this point in the video. We're pretty shocked that you made it this far, to be honest. Also, we just wanted to apologize ahead of time for our camera quality and recording skills. You should take a look at Younglook's phone.
it's all cracked and stuff.
It looks like a normal iPhone, basically. Hopefully you kind of got an idea of like what it's like to be a medical student. I'd say for me, it was a pretty relaxed day. My weeks tend to be a little bit front-loaded. So by the time I recorded on Wednesday, so like by the time it was Wednesday for me, I feel like the hard part of the week was kind of over. Do you feel like it was a pretty normal week for you? Or?
Yeah, like we're starting a new topic, and so there's a lot to start. But I mean, overall, like same old. Yeah.
Yeah. So earlier in the video, if you were watching my part, I kind of mentioned about how we were working on a side project. So Younglook can kind of talk about that.
Oh yeah, so Robbie and I are part of a business called AdmitRx that we started a couple months ago. And so the whole point of this service is to bring affordable, like pre-med advising help to people who need it. So we provide a number of services. So these services include free consulting for those of you who are early in the track, or maybe even like later in the pre-med pass too. Personal statement editing, MCAT prep, AMCAS editing. So if you have time, check us out at AdmitRx.com.
Yeah, the one thing I will add is, like Younglook mentioned, our big thing is affordability. Going through the medical school admissions process is ridiculously expensive, and we were pretty disappointed with that. So we wanted to address this by, creating very, very reasonably priced services. So, just check out our website if you're interested. So thank you for sticking around for this long in the video. If there's something that you would like to hear about, comment below, or, contact us through our website, and we'll keep that in mind.
Yep. And again, check the link down below. Follow us on social media as well. And I really want to kind of unironically say this, and I never thought I would. You want to 3, 2, 1 this?
All right, let's do this.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Like, comment, and subscribe.
So yeah, thanks for watching, and see you guys next time.
Yep.